morning, everyone. This morning when I was drinking my coffee, I read an article that driverless semis are here already down in Florida on the Florida Turnpike. And I have to disagree with that because I'm an agent of my company. Semis operate under federal regulations, and the first thing federal regulation states is that the semi has to be inspected. And we'll do a quick walk around. Here we have a brand new 2020 Freightliner. It only has 40,000 miles on it. So the first thing we want to do is check the oil. And the oil's here. And it's full. And a little low on coolant. The funny thing about this truck is I got it with 12 miles on it, and I drove it 107 miles, and one of the hose clamps broke. So that's probably why low on coolant. So got the coolant topped off, and this is the point of my video, is that the techs have to build one hell of a robot to replace the truck driver, because there's more to operating a semi than driving the truck. So we'll close her up, and then we can start her up. This is kind of difficult to do with one hand. So as we enter the cab, we want to check our fire extinguisher and make sure it's charged. And that's another point, is a self-driving semi going to get out and put out a tire fire, or stop and help a motorist that their car might be on fire? So as we climb up here, we'll start her up, get some air pressure, turn on the lights so we can check the lights. And this tractor has driver assist, and I'm not too confident with their abilities. As you go down the road, the computer will say that you're about to have a collision and there's nobody in front of you, and it also will read the speed limit signs. And this device up here is what reads the speed limit signs, and it can't differentiate between a speed zone ahead sign or a speed limit sign. And another thing it can't do is, if the speed limit sign is off the side of the road, it won't see it. While I'm in the cab, I want to explain a few other items that a truck driver does that I find a robot would be difficult to do. This is my electronic logging device, or ELD. If this was an autonomous truck, you wouldn't need that, but this also does electronic DVIR, daily vehicle inspection reports. So that has to be done daily according to federal regulations. Another thing I have to do is it's called miles in fuel by state. There's a fuel tax added to the fuel, and every state has to get their share, and this is how we record it. And so we don't get the double taxation, we have to keep track of our toll roads. And over here we have our electronic pass for the scale houses, and scale houses are usually on either side of a state, usually about 30 miles. Once you cross the state line, you'll come across the scale house, because each state wants to get their revenue by giving you a ticket if you're overweight, or if there's some sort of violation. And then we'll come out of the truck, and trucks run on fuel, and trucks only carry so much fuel. So and trucks don't always burn the same amount of fuel per trip. Like trucks seem to burn more diesel in the winter than the summertime. And who's gonna fuel the truck? This is one of my jobs. I use a company credit card, and I pump fuel, and they don't have to worry about me stealing fuel. I mean, nobody's gonna go and fuel your truck for you. So we're just gonna do a quick walk down the side of the truck, and all the lights have to be working, and you have to have good tread on your tires. And this being a brand new tractor, it's got good tread all around. And the final job of a truck driver is usually to make the delivery. And I do automotive deliveries at night, and so I'm responsible for proof of delivery and making sure the product gets to the right place. But this is my favorite thing, is I have to get out here and give this a kick for it to open. And here's it. Is more than to being a truck driver than driving the truck. So they have to build a robot also. When I was closing the lift gate, the chain missed the guide here, and that causes a big problem. And 18 years ago, when I got hired to do this job, the desk jockey, he was trying to introduce for our orientation, trying to show us the lift gates, and he didn't know how to fix it or operate it. So that's another example of why you need a human out here.